guys, I'm here with a blog book tour for the Christmasaurus. This is a book by Tom Fletcher and it's illustrated by Shane DeVries. Believing is the most powerful magic of all. There's only one thing that William Trundle has ever wanted for Christmas, a dinosaur. But never in his wildest dreams did he think that Santa would actually deliver. And honestly, neither did Santa. Grab a plate of cookies and some hot cocoa and prepare to meet a boy who believes in the magic of the season. The meanest girl in school, possibly the world. Santa Claus, yes, the real Santa, a horrible villain called the Hunter, and a most unusual dinosaur. So I can't wait to start reading this with my little kids. We read before bedtime at night, and I thought this would be a great book to start. I love to read aloud to my kids. I think it's something they'd be very interested in. Probably someone you know would be very interested in it as well. Maybe a child you know, your own, or a child that you're very close and fond of, like your niece or your nephew, your cousin, your little brother or sister, your grandchild would be interested in it as well. So it has a good amount of chapters, but it's in a nice large print. So, you know, sometimes my kids, we take turns reading. This is a good book that young readers can read as well. Definitely middle school can definitely read this. So this story starts like all good stories do a long time ago. Not just a long time ago, but a very, very, very long time ago. Squillions of years ago. In fact, long before your granny and your granddad were born, before there were any human beings at all, before cars and airplanes, even before there was the internet, there was something even better. Dinosaurs. Dinosaurs were the most awesome creatures ever to walk the planet. There were lots and lots of them, and they came in all shapes and sizes. There were small ones that were not much bigger than dogs or cats, and some with spiky prickle horns on their backs. There were stupendously ginormous ones called Christmasaurus that were longer than 5 double-decker buses with necks thicker than tree trunks and skin like the hard rubber tires of a tractor. I know that sounds hard to believe, but it's definitely true because this is a book and books don't lie. I'd like to tell you about 2 very special dinosaurs. We'll call them Mamasaurus and Daddylodocus. Those weren't their real names, of course. That would just be silly. Mamasaurus and Daddylodocus had been out all day in the hot heat of the prehistoric sun and were returning home to their little nest. But what they found in its place was something horrendous, was something horrendously horrible. An almighty pile of rocks, bones, and dust. Their home had become raided by Their home had been raided by evil scavenger dinosaurs, and these sneaky, scroungy little scavengers had smashed it up completely. But for Mamasaurus and Daddylodocus, the mess was the last thing on their minds because they had left their most precious things along inside of their nest. 12 dinosaur eggs, which were now nowhere to be seen. As you can imagine, Mamasaurus and Daddylodocus were devastated. They stood in the wreckage of their nest, weeping and roaring for a very long time until the sun went down and the moon and the stars filled the sky above the jungle. That night, a light breeze was blowing through the enormous trees, and a sliver of silvery moonlight found its way to the remains of the nest. Suddenly, something caught Daddylodocus's eye. Something smooth and shiny was reflecting a moonbeam from under a pile of bones and mud. He quickly and gently lifted the rocks and rubble, and there it was, gleaming perfectly unharmed in the moonlight. It was one last egg. So This is an interesting story. I can't wait to read more of it with my kids, but you might find it perfect for someone on your list. I believe we're having a giveaway, of which you'll find the link in the video description if we are, and that will take you to the blog post where you can enter. I thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this book. Please let me know in the comments, and thank you so much again for watching. Have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.